You thought the crazy hair of Super Saiyan 2 was over the top?
I'm ready. Show me what you got.
Welcome back to another episode of Them's the Facts. I'm Will at Heroic Studios, and today we're diving into the biology of Super Saiyan 3. As we know of the most obvious biological changes that come with the form, this version of Super Saiyan has a pretty extensive explanation as to what happens during the transformation. But before we get started, as always, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the notification bell. That way you'll be in the know for more in-depth facts just like this.
Okay, here goes!
Back in the day, Super Saiyan 3 was the pinnacle of Super Saiyan transformations. While the West waited for what seemed like years to witness the awesome power of Super Saiyan 3, Japan had already experienced the epic transformation for themselves. Of course, this was before the digital age and YouTube, so sadly, us in America had to wait for Goku to scream for like 10 whole minutes just to achieve the form. Goku was the first to achieve this legendary form, and second was Gotenks. In order to achieve this form, the user extracts every drop of their power from their blood, or better known as S cells. If you're unfamiliar with what S cells are, then check out my first video, The Biology of the Super Saiyan, and then watch part 2 of the series, The Biology of Super Saiyan 2. Why not? Just get caught up. Who cares? Akira Toriyama stated in an interview that Super Saiyan 2 and 3 are nothing but powered-up variants of Super Saiyan, and that mastering Super Saiyan could increase its power beyond that of the Super Saiyan 2 and 3 while draining less energy. Like jumping to Super Saiyan 2, this form of Super Saiyan is only achievable by a Saiyan who has already ascended to Super Saiyan 2, and then harsh training is involved to make the jump. It is important to note, however, that it appears that this form could only be achievable through out-of-the-norm means or circumstances. For example, Goku achieved this form while he was dead, and while Goten and Trunks could not achieve the form separately, their fusion Gotenks could. Where the fourth stage of Super Saiyan, or Super Saiyan Full Power, was the 100% utilization of the user's physical stamina, Super Saiyan 3 increased the utilization of Ki. As a result, this form uses way more energy than Super Saiyan 2. This causes extended levels of fatigue even after powering down. As far as appearances goes, the changes are drastic. Well, of course, let's get started with the hair. I guess Akira Toriyama couldn't go no more rigid with the hair and instead said, hey, let's make it longer. And that's exactly what he did. In this form, the hair extends down past the waist, but the color of it still remains the same. The golden hue is somewhat darker than the color of the original Super Saiyan transformation. If the user has a tail, well, guess what? That turns yellowish gold as well. Another major change is the disappearance of the user's eyebrows. Why? I don't know, reasons I guess. The increase in muscle mass is evident and the user's muscle tones become more greatly defined than usual. As far as energy goes, energy radiation is so great that the aura pulses at an extremely high frequency, almost to where it looks still, but this was changed in current incarnations of the series. Also carried over from Super Saiyan 2 is the bioelectrical discharge that now emanates further away from the body than previously. Now, remember when I said that if the Saiyan hasn't mastered Super Saiyan Full Power, their emotions become full of rage, vengeance, and anger? Well, the Super Saiyan 3 form seems to be unaffected by this setback. There is absolutely no personality change because there is no emotion required to achieve the form. Both Goku and Gotenks achieve the form through harsh training. This is evident in Goku retaining his focus during his fight and Gotenks retaining his arrogance while also fighting. This brings us to the power and usage of the form. When Goku first transformed, it was such a violent explosion of power that the user could potentially obliterate themselves. Instead, Goku used the form on Earth, which caused massive tidal waves and hurricanes everywhere. After a while, Goku was able to control the power output in later transformations. The form uses a Saiyan's full potential by extracting every drop of power from their S cells, which causes the user to draw out their hidden power. This creates a huge drawback though, as it causes an energy consumption on a math level. On the other hand, the form gives a 4 times multiplier to Super Saiyan 2 and an 8 times multiplier to just the base Super Saiyan. Because of the extensive drawbacks of the form, Goku ended up having a difficult time defeating Kid Buu, and the form sucked him dry of any and all energy during the fight. Because of this huge flaw, Goku would only revisit the form one more time during the Tournament of Power in Dragon Ball Super, after discovering the power that is Super Saiyan God. Which brings us to the next form of Saiyan. Just one minor note here, folks. I'm skipping Super Saiyan 4 as it is no longer canon to the series. But if you want me to cover it, let me know by a comment below, okay? I'll do it for you guys. Next week's episode, we are opening up the mysteries of Super Saiyan God, and oh boy, am I excited to look into that. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, and as always, I'm Will at Heroic Studios, and them's were the facts. I'll see you all next time.